guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Alyssa and I build Lego sets as well as film lifestyle type videos. So today's gonna be another Saturday series. We are back in my kitchen again. Today's gonna be a cooking video-ish. We're not really gonna cook on the stove or in the oven or anything like that. We're just kind of mixing ingredients together. But I thought that I would show you guys how I make my ranch. I don't buy store-bought ranch. It's been almost a year since I bought store-bought ranch. I think it's just so much better when you make it from home. So I thought I would show you guys how I make it. It's pretty simple. There's not a whole lot of steps. So before we get started, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell to make sure you stay updated on all my future videos. So with that, we're just gonna kind of get started. So I'm gonna grab all of the ingredients and then I will talk to you guys as I put everything all together. Okay, I have pretty much all the ingredients. So we are going to start first with the sour cream and the mayo, and that's going to be the base for it. And then the rest are just spices to make it taste like ranch. So basically I double the recipe because I use this so much and I run out of it so quickly. So we're going to start off with 2 cups of sour cream. And so the container that I get from the store is 16 ounces, and that's already 2 cups, so I don't even have to measure the sour cream part of it, which is really nice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in the bowl first. I just need 1 cup of mayo, and I've tried using like off-brand mayo and different kinds of mayo, but this Better Foods mayo is the only one that tastes the best out of all of them, so that's what I continue to use. So I'm gonna get 1 cup of this. I actually use this little like measuring, I don't know what you call this, I don't know. But you line it up to 1 cup, so I'm lining it up to that like 1 cup measurement right there, and then I'll fill it with the mayo, and then you just kind of push it out, and then you don't have to worry about like a big mess or anything. Make sure there's no air bubbles in there. And then Ellie desperately wants some food right now, so if you hear her meowing in the background, that's why. Every time I come in the kitchen, this little monster thinks that she can beg for some food. And she never gets some food, huh? You have your own food. I gave her leftover tuna, the little liquid, once, and now she thinks every time I come in the kitchen she's gonna get some sort of tuna or food or anything like that, so she likes to beg now. And it riles the other ones up. We've got 2 more in here right now, but okay. So now that we've got the base of the ranch, I'm gonna put all of the spices in, but I do it a little bit differently. Some of the spices have a little bit like bigger chunks, so I grind all of the spices together in a little spice grinder, or it can be like a coffee grinder or something like that, but so then it like finally shreds all of the spices. So I'm gonna put it in here as I measure it, and then we'll dump this in at the end. So it calls for 2 teaspoons of parsley, 2 teaspoons of dill, and then 2 teaspoons of chives. Okay, now I'm gonna grind all this up together. Okay, and then now we're just gonna put in the rest of them because the rest of the spices are pretty fine anyways. So we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. And then 1 teaspoon of onion powder. And then we're gonna do half a teaspoon of pepper. And then half a teaspoon of salt. Alright, so now I'm just gonna put all the ingredients away, and then I'm gonna mix this all together, and then we'll go from there. Okay, it's pretty much all mixed up, and we have something that looks pretty similar to ranch. It's a pretty thick consistency, and I really like that. I really like to have it with those spicy chicken nuggets that you get from Costco. I eat those weekly. They're so good, but that's what I love to use the ranch for majority of the time. But you can use it for kind of anything. I think it's so good. It's way better than like store-bought ranch. But since I eat mine mostly with like chicken strips and stuff like that, I like to put them in little containers, and then I just dip my chicken strips in these little containers, and then I don't have to worry about like putting ranch on the plate and like getting other things dirty and like wasting some. I don't have to worry about any of that. I just dip my chicken strips in these, and then I just wash it whenever I use it all. So I'm gonna separate them into these 4 containers that I have, and it pretty much fits perfectly in all 4 of these. So. Okay, and now I have enough ranch for a week to about 3 weeks. I think that 3 weeks is about the longest shelf life it'll last, but I haven't really tested it any longer than that. Typically I run out by then, so it could last longer. So this is how I make my ranch every so often, so that's gonna be kind of it. So please be sure to comment down below any comments you have, press that like button, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to make sure you stay updated on all my future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.